all finished for the day and they went absolutely fabulous. I was quite lucky in that they were all in the morning today, and I had planned it that way because I think it's good to give ourselves a break in that this tour is so long. I do not want to be doing sessions back to back the whole time. My body cannot take it, and most importantly I would not be refreshed and in good form for you guys, which I think is my priority. So I'm just down on 5th Avenue here and I'm checking out Central Park again. It's definitely one of my favourite places in New York and I absolutely love it. I spent quite a lot of time here whenever I was here 4 years ago for the summer. I always came down back because I just think it's an absolutely fabulous place, so it is. And I'm just going to head up to 5th Avenue because what girl does not like shopping? I was hoping to check out the iPhone 7 but it doesn't seem to be in store yet, so... Is my last day in New York, guys, and I'll be really sad to leave. New York's definitely got a very special part in my heart because I got to spend 4 summers ago here with the family for 2 months. This morning I have a nice morning free to myself, which was planned obviously so I could be nice and refreshed for you guys, and what better way to spend it here on the High Line. It's definitely one of my favourite spots in the city along with Central Park, as you know. I think it's rather cool that there's been such a nice green area or kind of area to kind of chill out and nice ambience about it. So I'm just kind of chilling out. This afternoon, strangely enough, to give you an insight to my sessions, there's been quite a lot of arm wrestling. I don't know why that is in New York. Sometimes you kind of can notice patterns in certain countries or cities, but definitely it's very, very popular. I don't know if it's because there's a lot of maybe pencil pushers in the city. So I'm definitely looking forward to a few challenges this afternoon and I'll let you know how I get on. I've just wrapped up my sessions in New York and it's about coming up at 12 p.m. I have a very early start in the morning for Chicago, and I must say it's one of those ones where I thought, why the hell did I book my flight so early in the morning? But I'm sure I'll survive and just sleep on the plane. Sessions went really well in New York and I would love to come back again. This evening, the arm wrestling, I won the first one and the second guy I drew with, though he says he's never been beaten before in the arm wrestling against any of the session wrestler girls, and he was very good fun. And I must say also he was 65, he informed me, and he was very strong to be 65. And not that there's anything wrong with the age, but it just shows you that, you know, he was still active and does a lot of training himself at the gym, which is great actually to see as well, that you can do that at that age. And the last session, actually, it was quite interesting because he loved a lot of head scissors and a lot of smothering, face sitting. And his actually had came from, I always love to ask, every guy always gets asked as soon as they come through the door, how did you kind of get into this? And he told me that when he was younger, he obviously wrestled his cousin a lot, and this seems to come, I find, quite a lot with quite a lot of guys, that they seem to have wrestled a girl when they're younger, whether it be their neighbour in school, you name it. It seems to have developed very young in life. But he actually had an ex-girlfriend who used to do MMA and was very into it, and she used to knock him out at least twice a week with her scissors. So it's quite interesting to see that that's kind of like led on to him taking up session wrestling. So there's always it's always nice to get a bit of interaction too with you guys, to kind of see, you know, your feedback, how you kind of get into it, and exactly what you like and what does it for you in sessions, I feel. So New York was definitely really good. You loved your role plays, which is always good too for sessions, because it kind of gives me something to play with, and as long as it's not too rigid, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of good to go with the flow in that. And I think that is really about it. So it is. New York was quite nice too, in that it wasn't completely flat out with sessions. I kind of planned it that way to give myself a bit of chill time in then sessions in the evening, or else sessions in the morning, because Chicago is quite busy, and I don't know if it's because of the kind of the Irish influence there. I'm quite looking to seeing all the guys there. They're all let's just say everyone that is emailed has an Irish name apart from one person. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Chicago.
This makes me sad.